Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana. Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
I wish I could isolate Johnson's speech.
Attention, all combat personnel.
Ditch the
Please
rest of
report
the
to your
rest.
action stations.
Die.
Fifth platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Man, here's where we show those split-chin, squid-head sons of bitches that they could not have picked a worse enemy than the human race. We are going to blow the hell out of those dumb bugs until we don't have anything left to shoot them with. And then we are going to strangle them with their own living guts. Am I right, Marines?
Sir, yes, sir!
Mm-hmm. Damn right I am. Now move it out.
Double time. When I joined the Corps, we didn't have any fancy schmancy tanks. We had sticks. 2 sticks and a
Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here.
The Alpha to Sierra.
This way.
South Covenant boarding craft. Stand by to repel boarders.
Poor Bob.
Move!
Keep it up!
Sir, the captain needs you on the bridge ASAP. Better follow me. Help me!
I'm a cowardly fool.
Get clear,
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report!
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Yeah, okay.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you
Is
go.
that my first rodeo, Keys? So today we're punching all the hunters to death. I needed a bit of a warm-up, so...
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Anybody see that?
Anyway. Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
Drop grenades.
Careful, it could be anywhere.
It's so
All
good.
clear over here.
Covering fire! Look, there he is! What the hell? Did something just hit us?
Move in. Back to the airlock.
Going in! There it is! Right on!
Oh, that's so good.
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in.
I can do this all day.
Want some more of this? Firing! We're making love! Come one! Bingo! Bingo! Who's with me? Don't get cocky now. Careful, it could be anywhere.
Wow, one of the Bobs lived. Not anymore.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
Covering fire.
Hey, that was mine! It's him!
What's up?
Right on!
Oh, that burned!
Hit! I'll find the bastard. Great shot! Hey! There's more where that came from. I had that one. Who's with me? Over here!
Prepare to abandon ship. Combat teams, repel boarders and well on our way. Good luck. Peace out.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry. Warning, the blast door is closing. The Covenant are destroying the life pods. They really don't want us in the ring. We have to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
Not really warm yet. I'll feel I hit him.
looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
Oh, that's so lame.
I'm going in! Don't let him get away! Harder! Keep it up!
The damage to the superstructure is extensive. I don't know how much more equipment the Autumn can take.
We'll take it.
Quickly, get aboard before it melts.
Alright. Feeling alright. Alright, so they can quit. Because there's no hunters on
Chief?
Well, there's hunters on Halo, there's just no hunters on Halo, you know what I mean? 4 on Truth? It's 4 on Truth. 6 on TSC on B30? 4 on B30. Gotta do B30. Okay. Turn on some skills. Anger. Maybe? Black Eye? I am gonna bring Halo down in the mix a little bit. So I do have to be quiet. I can deal with Famine, TJW, Tough Luck. Yeah, let's just make it unplayable. That's 5. Eye Patch, TJW, Famine, Tough Luck, and Anger. That's a good place. That's a good place to start. You think I'm gonna win? Only one way to play them. Although I will be curating skulls per level. Because B30's kinda easy, but I really Truth and Reconciliation beats my ass. It beats me up. So
The Covenant believe that what they call the silent cartographer is somewhere under the...
Hold up. Can't even hear myself think. It's really loud. Whoops. Turn that down. It's at 15. There we go.
The cartographer is a map
Adjust
that
your
will
set
lead us to
accordingly.
Halo's control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains
gonna
the
be
map
hot.
room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to cut out swing. Touchdown.
Let's do it.
Hit it, Marine.
So we'll take the beach. Do a nice little warm up. I should have turned on. Oh wait. All right, next skull I'll do the head. Would have made the hunter fight a lot longer. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. Major. Call of Duty 2. Go get him, Stalker. You got him. Both majors.
Careful!
Man, he's deep. He's deep. Look at this guy. He's kind of overwhelmed right now. He doesn't even know what to do. Poor guy. Alright. So the strat here is I'm going to be doing two things. I need the AR. So in case to the uninitiated, and let me know if things are too loud and you still can't hear me, I have to be sort of quiet. So first order of business is never drop the AR. The AR in Halo actually has the fastest, I think it might be the fastest melee for startup, and it might be among the fastest for recovery. So for just a quick little fighting game lesson, in fighting games,
Okay,
startup
let's move out.
is the time
Let's go find
when
the
you,
map room that will show
after
us
you
the
press the
location of
button
Halo's control center.
that your melee will hit. So for example, I can't really see that in terms of frames, but that's pretty fast. And recovery is how long until you can do something else, like say switch weapons. Or rather, that's a bad example, until you can fire again, like that. So the AR is really fast, and we want to be using that. I'm also going to be rebinding my controls for the Hunter fight specifically, to make it a little easier to hit a neat little trick. And no promises if I need these for the trick. No promises if I don't finish every level oops, with these sadistic skulls on. And alright, well, it's just me and Stacker, I guess. That guy's got his own agenda. No promises, everything's gonna be on Legendary. I really think Truth and Reconciliation is a bad level, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, so we'll probably kick that down to Heroic. Fraud, but it's whatever.
Oh, this is it!
These
Looks like
goobers.
there's a
Stacker's on the dead. Oh, he's alive. Never mind. That's smart. Has more grenades, cool. Oh, that blood. That's violent. What's up, SR? Doing a Tyson run. Earlier today I was doing the truth fight. Not the truth fight. Not a Halo 3 player. It's not even a fight, it's a cutscene. I was doing the, put a double bullet though. He's still alive? My shield's ridiculous. Take that. Earlier I was doing the regret fight. Just casually, on heroic. And I was getting humbled. I was getting sufficiently rocked, so I thought, alright, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna come back to this, like, difficulty, this... prove my gamer cred. I'm fumbling in my words here. What I meant to say, as I retreat for ammo here, is I really struggled on the regret fight. Felt like I was making the right decisions, and the AI wasn't cooperating. Thank God I wasn't broadcasting or recording anything. It's funny actually, recording videos or recording clips in NVIDIA Shadowplay is awesome because I don't have to be recording. Like I can just basically DVR everything. Because I get really anxious once I hit record. Like if I have to record B-roll, I'll like fumble a lot of stuff. It's not natural. It doesn't feel natural. Did I get somebody? No. You guys are dug in like ticks. He's low. Alright, so yeah, it's funny. The swords aren't the problem. You know what I mean? Bad checkpoint. Yeah, whatever. There's an AR up at the Marine Corps up here. The point was I was gonna do double melees on these guys, so I wanted a good checkpoint, but whatever. Ideally, when you're going for something like this, you don't want much setup, but do your best. Heal up. Not like I need the ammo. Alright. We need melee on mouse 2 and zoom on mouse 3. So now, my second mouse button is a melee, which feels much more intuitive or something like this. His buddy just doesn't care. Oops. I fucked it with double melee. Ah, I fucked it up again. Does this count? Alright, you didn't take any damage. That's good. This jackals are gonna pose a problem. Oh, I'm getting clobbered. Fuck off. I want that cleaner. I'm not satisfied. I have TJW on though, so that might have like essentially a time limit. That was cool. I want you. This is winnable. Oops. Winnable, he says. Oh, I have anger turned on too, so they don't really have a wait timer between salvos. It's a shame. That's really not a lot of damage. That's damage. Okay. Come on, you piece of shit. Fight me. I'm the greatest. I'm a killer. I'm the most ruthless killer there ever was. Alright. I have 2 more though. I guess I gotta go for those too. So we will revert our bindings. And just, oh, I got a bad checkpoint. Oops. Oh well. So we've got a couple more to deal with on this level. Once all the hunters in the level have been defeated, I will leave. Actually, no, I'll just keep the mission. I might as well, especially since I don't quite remember how many hunters are on Assault on the Control Room, and if some are missable. So, I wish I had more points. The important thing to remember is that everybody in the Covenant is a coward, even that guy. So if you're just never afraid, they can never beat you. turrets over here on the left. It might actually be like it's an interesting take, or rather, not particularly interesting, but a smart take. I think it might have been a happy accident where they just didn't have much of the bestiary filled out yet, you know? And so they're like, oh shit, well, you know, we're 3 levels in. I think, yeah, it's... Once we get to B30, there are no new Covenant to introduce. I suppose maybe on one of the later levels they would have introduced the Engineer or the Drill Note, the Drin Note. So it's just kind of, they just threw them everywhere. They're kind of as mini boss enemies. One wonders, you know, just how brutal some of these encounters could have gotten, or could have felt if you didn't know the trick. But I don't know anybody, or never knew anybody that didn't do the Hunter Magnum trick. It feels like Mythic's on. These guys are tough. Can't I fire mine that fast? I think my favorite Hunter encounter is probably the first one, the big platform on. I don't really like Truth and Reconciliation that much, but I'm not gonna remount my controller. I'm not gonna bother. No pauses, which limits. Technically, that's still melee only. This is exposing an interesting flaw in my conflict. Oh, big beefy hit. Nice chart. That's evil. This is exposing a bit of a flaw in my config. I've always used F as the melee key in everything. So, in this, I'm really limited for movement. If I need to move and melee at the same time, or if I'm not moving forward and melee, it can be quite tough. Having it on mouse 2, these fights felt a lot cleaner. I might have to go back. What? Overshield? What the hell is that? More like baby shield. Hey, we'll see you legendary. It's a joke. Come on. Jeez, look at all this blood. That's cool. Anyway. I would load a checkpoint, but it's funny, the Stealth Elite fight. I'm just gonna call them Spectres, and we're playing too much Doom.
This isn't the map.
Spectre fight.
Analyzing.
It's gonna be brutal with this little health, with anger
This
on.
is a security
and
override
tough luck.
station for the main facility, located somewhere else on this island. Shut the system down so the Covenant won't be able to lock us out.
I don't know if that
We
was
should now have
a...
access to the main facility.
I don't think I've ever
Let's find
heard
the
that
map.
voice line like that. That feels like a different variant of that voice line. Whoa, that's so aggressive! Oh my gosh. Toss another one. Oh. It makes me wonder if that's like a byproduct of crunch. They just ran out of time, because like these early levels, Halo gives you a lot of overshields. It's a couple. Yeah, I'll turn it up. I gotta lower the mix even more. We're at 8. This should be better. Trying not to yell. Ooh, the tracking. Count Dracula. This is harder than the Hunter fight. These guys are pre-firing me. Did that hit him? Got him. Alright. Thanks for the heads up, SR. I had to strategize here. What if I do this? There's so many of them. I should have grabbed that overshield.
Understood. We're on our way.
How about I do this? A head glitch right here is one. It's the second one right there, I see him. They're strafing while invisible. Look it. I don't know if the low bitrate on YouTube streams does it justice, but they're like in the mist. I'm like fighting the predator. There he is. Like you gotta pick him out. There he is. Get over here, you loser. So many. I'm gonna die again. Ow.
Understood. We're on our way.
Go. Do the closer head glitch. Yeah, they're impossible. I'm sure I can see ghosts and you can't. So. There you go. That's two. Tower. No, it's like, it genuinely pains me to play like this. I stuck that one. That's three. They're all dying in the same spot. This is a legendary, actually. I just read that comment right there. They're all dead in the same spot. Is that all of them? I think it's all of them. I'll be a man. I'll push up. Look at this. They're synchronized. It's like I won at solitaire. Look at that. That's cool. Actually, here's a good idea. Whoa. The grimace shake on the wall. Alright. So before Havoc physics, it's the Dark Ages. Okay, I'm gonna OS here to survive the fall. I don't want to deal with those jackals.
Bravo 22 was bringing us some heavy
Speaking of
weapons.
jackals.
After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them. Let's move down the beach. Keep an eye out for any cargo we can salvage.
So tanky. Be a neat little idea for a watermark. I'm leading too. Man, just too fast. It's a grenade. There it is. Be a neat idea for a watermark at the bottom of the stream. All the skulls I have on. Oh, even with tough luck. Where did that come from? Oh, there you are. Bastard. It's gonna give themselves RSI. These trigger fingers. You could bounce the sniper rifle from Hang 'em High to Tombstone on Halo 2. You could just bounce it between generations, between maps. Look at that. Legendary difficulty. Look at that. Accuracy. So that's one thing, right? I had an idea. I'm gonna leave him. Ammo's too expensive. Weird. This guy loaded back in. BSP switch. Playing through Regret, and then playing through Regret again on Legendary. I don't think insta-kill Jackal snipers are unfair. I've kind of come to that militant conclusion. But with the caveat, I don't think that insta-kill Jackal snipers are unfair if you're on a mouse. That's my hot take. And if I were to rebalance them for Legendary, I would keep the insta-kill. Or rather, I would probably meet in the middle and make it an insta-kill headshot and have them be biased towards the head, I think I would go for that. I think the idea behind a sniper is you deploy them to really make the player slow down. And in Halo 2, they're kind of like misdeployed. They like just throw them fucking everywhere. I know I'm playing Halo 1, but I got Halo 2 on the brain. Regret, I think, has like 30 of them, 35 Jackal snipers. It's just, at what point does it just get ridiculous, you know what I mean? It's not... I don't know of any military in the world that on an op will deploy 35 snipers. Oh wait, I gotta melee these guys to death? No, don't shoot them. Don't shoot them. Get out of the turret. Get out. Get out of here. I'm in combat, so I gotta melee these guys to death. So the strategy here, I think. There's 3 majors in there. They all survived the rocket. Goal here. I think actually I might be stacking spawns. Encounters are overlapping. Playing total. Kinda wish I was running Ruby's mod right now. What I can do here, strategize a little bit for lack of checkpoints. Just manip you. Getting a little hairy. Come on. There we go. That's what I wanted. Whoa, you see him lead me? That was cool. Come on. Get out of there. Hit the grunt. Hit in his backpack. I think it's good. I think it plays better on a pad personally. Ooh, am I dead? I crouched too. I crouched. It's so unfortunate. I think Ruby's is well-meaning at worst, utterly incredible at best. You always toe the line when you revisit a game with 20 years of hindsight and you start changing things. You always toe the line. Whether or not anything in this game is intentional, I think is up for debate, given its development. But Ruby's, I think, I won't mince words. I think it perfects CE on control. There's only so much you can do to balance around both input devices. I mean, I run a tremendous amount, run tons of skulls, and I run tons of modifiers because the game just isn't really that hard when you could kill both of these guys right here with a mouse. So, it's like, for pad play, Ruby's rebalance is incredible. And moreover, there's an issue with modding the tag files for CE, where the way 343 Certain Affinity disabled auto-aim for weapons in Halo CE and Halo 2 is through tag editing. Is through a tag edit. So in Ruby's rebalance, if you turn on eye patch, the game will still have bullet magnetism and aim assist, because all of the values have been changed. The assault rifle is more accurate, the Magnum now has a little more recoil, a little more spread. So playing through the game with bullet magnetism just feels wrong on a mouse. So I plugged in my controller, plugged in my Xbox controller, and it was A+. A+. Perfectly understood the assignment. I think even the changes that I don't quite agree with, like adding swords, spoilers, swords to Halo CE, are implemented so tremendously well. I can't really, I get it. It's like you come around and you're just like, yeah, that's perfect. I think probably my favorite addition is the Sentinel Beam. I really liked the Sentinel Beam. And moreover, I think Ruby understands more than most Halo modders that you don't have to change everything. And I think that might be a lightning in a bottle sort of effect, where I've watched some of the streams for Halo 2, and it's kind of a unique situation because Halo 2 is so infamously unfinished. Damn, that was one plasma shot, man. I think because Halo 2 was so unfinished, Ruby is looking at that as sort of a blank check. And CE rebalanced, basically, if I were to pitch it, my elevator pitch for the mod would be, what if Bungie had 6 more months? What if, you know, what if there was a miracle and Microsoft approached Bungie and they said, look, we have to delay the Xbox. There's been a tremendous shipping delay, like similar to how the PS2 had those shipping delays. Although I don't think they actually affected any games being developed. But moreover, you know, they approached Bungie and they said, look, there's been a hardware failure, or we've noticed this day one bug. We need to recall the Xboxes we've shipped, and we need to basically add a revision to the console. Maybe hypothetically, they look at the Dreamcast and they see that piracy is huge on the Dreamcast, and they correctly predict that piracy will be huge on the Xbox, so they want to add copy protection. That's kind of a lame reason to delay a console, a bit of a scab reason to delay a console, but it's totally legit when you're running a business, right? So they delay the console, and Halo CE gets 6 more months. That's Ruby's Rebalanced. It's tasteful. It's adding just enough. You know, it's not, you don't get an extra year, you don't get to add profits to Halo 1, you don't get to go crazy. You kind of just, you meet it in the middle where you understand that the game was rushed, and you just polish up what was in the game. And then you extrapolate a little bit, and that's Halo 1 Rebalance. Halo 2, by comparison, Ruby's going crazy with these new additions. I don't want to draw comparisons to SPV3, because it's not SPV3, it's very tasteful, and even the SP3V team understands that their mod is getting a little on the bloated side. You know, that will happen when you're 10 years deep in development. But Halo 2, the game is becoming unrecognizable, because there's really so much you can add. I mean, there's multiple, oops, oh, that was weird, no reg. There are multiple Halo 2 rebalanced, recut mods. Like Vatums is very, very good. And there's a lot of stuff that you could add to Halo 2 and be totally on brand, but it just doesn't feel right to me. Like the Uber chassis, like Grunt's driving the Uber chassis, that's kind of weird. I get them, guys. But actually, I was kind of wishing I had Ruby's mod on right now, because the rocket launcher does more melee damage. That's like such a little thing that really adds up.
Want some more?
Yeah, I think adding health to Halo 2 is a unique idea. It makes a lot of sense, because in the game you're so squishy. If you add health and health kits, you kind of remedy that a little bit. I don't know the implications it will have for the encounters, whether or not, you know, you're like, whether or not you expect the player to be going into encounters with low health, high health. A benefit of, you know, rag on Halo 2's difficulty all you want, but it never feels like you're going into a fight you don't have control over, because, you know, you heal up, your shields are up, you're fine, you know. I can't exactly recall how Halo 2's health value works. Okay, Mo. Oh, hey, cool, come here, cool. Oh. Personally, I think my favorite implementation of regenerating health is something that needs to be earned. I've never really liked, and this is kind of just basically a big ad for Doom Eternal, I guess, but I've always liked push forward combat, or like being rewarded for managing your resources, because you get these unique situations where a combat encounter won't be hard on the face of it, but will become difficult because you are starved for resources, or enemies are in a position where you can't get resources from them. I think Doom Eternal really goes nuts with that sort of idea where, you know, glory kills are designed to be incredibly rewarding, but you have to sacrifice position to do it. Like the best weapon combo in the game, at least at my skill level, is P-Bolt, Rocket, P-Bolt, Rocket, which is great, but it wastes a ton of ammo. You can only do it at range, out of range for glory kills, and if you're low on health, you're taking an incredible risk, dodging a lot of projectiles, and larger enemies won't flinch. You kind of curb the juggle system. You kind of curb the stagger system with that combo. All right, I might comp out here. He led me. Ah, bummer, man. I might cop out here. Kill one of them with the Magnum.
Nice and smooth now.
Then go for the other two, because those two are isolated. Give it one more try.
Whoa!
Come on, man. Where's your gusto?
I'll bet the science photographer somewhere
We'll park this here.
There's more where that came from.
Really not that terrible at Halo. I know it looks bad, but I'm not. I never knew the hunters could lead you. Where you just get everything back. I've heard this has become more and more common with time. I don't want to walk back to the OS, I'll just fucking be a man. This has become more and more common. I think it was a minority. We've had 3 years to, play, master, and scrutinize Doom Eternal. A game that, probably one of the last AAA games to release before lockdown, before COVID. So, we've had a lot of time to scrutinize and play it and enjoy it. I think one thing that I've heard come up a lot is that Doom Eternal didn't need to be made. Wherein, Doom 2016, widely considered, damn, oh, he took it in the plate. He's a Chad. Doom 2016, widely considered the Fury Road of FPS games. It's utterly incredible. Definitely has a bit of reboot syndrome, where it struggles to find an identity, to find a footing. And Eternal, polishes up that idea. So that's great, but Eternal in polishing the push forward combat, essentially just doing it again but better, in polishing up that push forward combat, I think Eternal forgets a lot of 2016. Moreover, the darker tone, the darker levels, the focus on exploration. Eternal kind of feels like if Doom were made into an arcade game, which is great, especially on subsequent replays. But I think it's left behind the horror aspect. I've heard, I personally, with 25 plus years of hindsight, it's kind of weird to hear people call Doom a horror game, but it is. It's designed. Yes, Scotland. Damn! What did I get hit by? Man, that sucks. Alright. It's kind of hard to rationalize people calling Doom a horror game, but it really is, Eternal is not scary at all. It's like Masters of the Universe. It's not scary. So, in that regard, it kind of stands on its own. It makes me wish it was id Software has, actually, this has happened multiple times. id Software has this history of making an incredible game on an incredible engine and not knowing what to call it. So instead of just calling it, War with an O, or, Wake 5, or Painkiller 7, or whatever, they call it Doom. And Eternal is not... It's Doom. It feels like Plutonia. It feels a lot like Plutonia, where it's like, or rather, it feels a lot like Doom 2, where it's like you count its rings and you can see absolutely what levels are gimmick maps, and that I think hurts it in the long run, because if you're not into that ultra kill style of hypermobile FPS, Eternal will lose you compared to 2016, which is still incredibly fast, still incredibly frenetic, kinetic, really great feedback, incredible weapons, a couple balance issues, I don't think Nightmare is designed to be beaten, it's designed to beat you, shades of Halo 2 Legendary, but it's not Doom. And, or if there were a Doom Constitution, I think 2016 would be it. I don't think there's been a game in recent memory that has absolute... 2016 satisfied fucking everybody. And if you weren't satisfied, you were a bitch.
putting up a real
I can't imagine not liking 2016. It had a little something for everyone.
The map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility.
Moreover,
Let's
you know,
keep going
I think that's
inside.
why we're not getting another Doom. We're not getting another Meat Hook game. We're getting, you know, presumably Hexen. Wanna watch this cutscene? Wait a minute, did you hear that? Ah, TJW. I'm not gonna do the cutscene. See that flick though? That was cool. Yeah, well they're just they're whack, bro. Come on. Although you can be a Doom 2016 hater. It just comes with caveats. A, I will never listen to any opinion you have about video games because very clearly you don't play video games and you don't enjoy them. You know, you probably want to go watch, you know, television instead or something. And B, you know, if it's about the multiplayer, no shit, Sherlock. Like, come on, man. It was outsourced. It's not it. If it's not it, it's not Doom. There's another wonderful company we can talk about where if it's not X, or if it's not X, it's not Halo. But I can think of a couple ways. Personally, if I were to do a Doom Eternal 2, I think I would. I didn't actually beat the second DLC. I like hated it so fucking much I dropped it. I thought, wow, this is like the worst boss fight I've ever seen, and then I quit. Moreover, I think if we were to do a Doom Eternal 2, I would basically not play as the Slayer, or play as like, you know, another member of that Doom universe they're trying to craft. Go nuts with that. Yeah, slow it down, make everything a lot weightier. Doom Eternal, it felt, the hits, you could feel the hits, but it felt a little weird that you were moving as fast as you were. I mean, in the original games, you are moving that fast, but it feels, it was a spectrum, you know, that was, getting good at the game allowed you to move tremendously fast. Whereas in Eternal, you have a double jump from install. You install the game and you unlock the ability double jump. I speak purely from a gameplay perspective. I couldn't even tell you what the fuck Doom Eternal is. Let's go punch these hunters to death. That's one. Want you. I think these are the last two, so we're Gucci after this. And then we get to play Truth and Reconciliation. Ah. This one. I fucked up the double melee. Did it too fast. Oh, he doesn't know what to do. Man's just flabbergasted. Let's try this. Cool. Alright. That's everybody in B30. Can I edge bug this? Ah! I think I hit the fall timer, actually. Alright. Okay, we're moving on. So, B30 dead. I think that's all the hunters, right? Did I miss one? If I did, I'll come back. Anyway. TNR. We're not doing legendary. Do a different set of skulls, though, to make things more interesting. I'm thinking catch. Foreign would make this almost undoable. Mythic. Yeah, I guess. I'm on heroic, so I can turn on mythic. Blind? Nah, it's kind of lame. I want, you know, at least 4 skulls. Fog? That's lame. Boom. Yeah, boom and catch. I'll turn on famine again. Alright. If I were to take lessons from Eternal, and it's a Halo stream, but we're talking about Doom, right? If I were to take lessons from Eternal and look for a new direction to head in, because it seems like every id game tries to do that is not specifically a sequel or a refinement, you know. I'm not gonna call Quake 3 Team Arena revolutionary, right? I don't even think it did that. But anyway, if I were to take lesson from Eternal and figure out one aspect I would bring back for or improve on for Hexen, I think it would be melee. And I think that's why they're rumored to be doing a Hexen. It makes a lot of sense that, you know, FPS games have not had traditionally great melee.
I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners.
So it makes sense that you try, you know, you throw Bethesda, or not Bethesda, you throw ZeniMax money at trying to make. What? Oh well. You try and make melee work in first person without being, you know, a simulator. What the hell? That Marine is fucked. Look at him fly. 2 grenades.
Don't bother getting up.
And we're not on Legendary because TNR's hanger fight. I'd have to game the hanger fight and like learn to nade stagger. I'm not doing that. I'm a pussy. Can't do it. I'm not a real gamer. I'll turn in my gamer card.
Get up so I can kill you again.
Yeah, that should have turned on Ghost. Man, look at that.
Covering fire.
These takes a beating. Unbelievable.
Right behind you, Pete.
Right behind you.
Get up, fucking
Wow. It's
nice
embarrassing.
shot. Class dismissed.
Where is he? There he is.
Whoa, nice shot.
Oh, there. Probably the best song in the game. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let it play. Okay, that was kind of sick though. I gotta talk over the song for that.
Firing! Fire in the hole! Cover fire!
Mr. Marty O'Donnell, ladies and gentlemen.
Covenant forces detected up ahead. The path up on the left should let us sneak up around.
Even the jackals take 2 shots. Save those bullets, playa.
Alert!
Holy shit, it's 5
Covenant
a.m.
ships are inbound.
We're playing? Happy Friday, by the way.
Cortana to Echo 419. Requesting reinforcements at our position. Roger, Cortana. Echo 419 on approach.
Missed. Still alive. That's 3 shots on a major. Can't even tell if I'm doing damage.
Quit hugging them all! About time you showed up.
Okay. There's an enemy back here. 2 of them.
Let's hunt them down and dirty. Let's go.
Stacker.
I got your back, muchacho.
This guy.
Lost contact.
What's this?
No sign of them.
Running out of ammo. Who killed this guy?
All clear.
I missed. Whatever, we salvage. It's winnable.
Who's with me? Go back, get away! Right on!
Okay. Perfect.
Don't bother
Come on, keep coming, guys. Keep coming.
Charlie team.
Right on the forehead.
Freaking guns have us pinned down.
Got him.
Clear! It's fine, get an eye for me. I'm on it.
Footprints? Oh, don't worry about it, man. You missed. Nothing. Not much has happened. We haven't even fought a hunter yet. If this game had rally points, my brain would be so big. I'd be able to do so much stupid shit on a moment's notice.
Fire in the hole!
It's the good old... What the hell? Dude, are you still throwing grenades?
Frag out!
It's the good old days. You had to play through the whole mission to get to the part you liked.
Don't worry, there'll be more.
Look at this guy.
Dropships are inbound.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to reset. I actually think, you know, just thinking out loud here, B30 is probably as popular as it is because it's the only mission in Halo that I can surmise that starts with an awesome combat encounter, like, within 6 seconds. Assault on the control room, like, you get, like, a little bit of infantry combat, and then that stupid bridge Banshee fight. It's not really that open-ended, you know what I mean? There's, like, a right way to play that mission. Whereas B30 is, like, easy. It's got, like, cool shit. You drop with your Marine buddies. You know, it's on a cool island. That's probably why they picked it for the demo level. It's, like, immediate. It's immediately good, you know? A lot of Halo levels, you kind of, like, a lot of faith on Bungie's part for Halo levels that, like, get good and they're not good from the jump. Like Crow's Nest. Or Pyro. Yeah.
Alright, now what?
Depends on the id game, yeah. Alright, here we go. Stop. I didn't even realize what I did. There we go. Alright, I didn't. It was just a reflex. I was like, oh, Hunter's gotta kill my Marines. I didn't even realize Stacker was the last one. This is like a UFC arena. So, I had a Vidmaster Forever idea. I should have got my controls again. I had a Vidmaster Forever idea where you were supposed to punch hunters to death, but I didn't think it was that fun or that hard, even on Legendary. This is heroic, unfortunately. But a neat idea on TNR here would be you have to stay in that center ring, and if you get knocked out, you have to revert. And depending on the hunter behavior, you know, you have to basically have these guys tag team you. Got him! Ooh, that was so sick. That tracking was unreal. But basically, you'd have to stay here
Cortana to Echo 419.
and stay in the ring, and if at all, for whatever reason, you fell out of this, like, it actually looks like a King of the Hill sphere, or cylinder, but if you fell out, you'd have to kill yourself.
Once we're inside the ship, I can home in.
I might
on
use that.
Captain's
That might be a
command
good
neural
idea.
interface. They'll probably be in or near the ship.
This is actually a little experiment to see
419 inbound.
which maps or which encounters are fun to melee hunters in. Like, the big one is, you know, the big dish on B30, but, you know, this was pretty fun. And it's faster, I think. I think you can... not as fast. About the same speed, probably, if you do the beachhead encounter. Oh, you have no fucking idea. You don't know the half of it, SR. It's unbelievable. Like, you can skip this cutscene, but the, Assault on the Control Room cutscene just feels long. You know, at least, like, Silent Cartographer, at least, like, kinda, like, gets you hyped up. Assault on the Control Room is just lame. Grunt comedy.
What? There's no covenant here. Think maybe nobody.
Not doing the speedrun skip, I want my Marines alive. Which door? This door. Toss a rock at him. Whoa! Glow bat. Okay. I'm thinking... Hit... No ammo, right? I need the health, though. Shots!
Alright, who's with me?
It's not... I don't wanna, like... Cause no doubt Joseph Staten wrote some of those lines. The cinematic director, you know, grunt comedy, he voices the character. And I don't want to disparage anything Joe Staten has ever done, because he builds houses for charity in Southeast Asia. So I can't, he's clearly a better man than I, and he's also an incredible writer. So the idea here isn't that grunt comedy is getting old, or isn't that grunt comedy is bad, it's that grunt comedy in cutscenes, you lose what makes it funny, and that's the spontaneity of it. Like, when I watch a grunt say, leader dead, run away, and then runs into Sergeant Johnson, who beats him to death with the butt of his rifle, that's fucking hilarious. But if your mission starts with that cutscene, I'm going on like 400 hours in CE alone on the MCC. Like, it's gonna get stale really fucking fast. And, you know, more power to them. Bungie allows you to skip the cutscene in every other Halo game. But I suppose with CE, they just really did not. See, that's hilarious. Look at that. Oh god. Boom. You know, that's fucking awesome. I suppose, though, with CE, they just ran out of time. Again. Yeah. Alright. All my Marines are dead. I don't... Oh, nope. You are the lucky one.
Oh man!
Go get him. You get your money on. Oh man, he's fragging. Look at him.
How'd that feel?
Oops. Whoa. Chill out. Come on, get in the arena. Oh, I'm hit. Whoa! Yeah, I know, it's crazy, man. Go get him, guys.
Show me what you.
Even the hunter thought that was hilarious. Yeah, this guy's a rogue element, though. They know, even on this difficulty, they know that once when their Bond brother is engaged in Mortal Kombat. Yeah. They're like 700 pounds. Can you fault them? Oh, that was cool. Bone. That's tanky. Hey, alright. We have 2 more to kill on this map. We've got... I'm actually gonna grab camera. We've got the hangar encounter, which is gonna be a rough one because there might be stragglers, and I don't have a lot of sniper ammo. Try to make it work. What the? Okay.
Over there!
It's the little things, you know? It's like, he made it about 6 feet, and I just mag dumped into him the whole way. Poor little guy. It's, you know, it's... I think Halo Combat, the best parts of Halo Combat are like millions of tiny little interactions that, you know, from the time you boot up the game till the time you turn it off, they just shit you want to tell your friends about. It's like probably what inspired the theater mode. It's like, dude, you'll never guess what this grunt did on B30 or what this elite did in the final room of Truth and Reconciliation. It's just, it's so... It's random in the good way. Ah, thought I hit him. I'm gonna push him. Come here, fiend. It's just... I don't think... Even other games in the series, they add more variables, but this just... Something so satisfying. Almost like... Alien. Doesn't feel like humans made this. It's too good. It feels too good to play. Punch. Wish I had Marines to back me up here, but it's alright. Look at that. That's so sick. And they all panic and you hear them in the distance. It's Halo, baby. Halo is being played. Look at that. That's awesome. I might play more Halo with Mythicon. Oh! Yeah, you guys know you're losing this fight. Man, that was cool. This hangar fight is all. It's funny. It's like I think this is my least favorite mission in Halo 1. It doesn't help that, you know, I'm being bombarded by the telephone sample, the beeps and bloops, and it's very, very purple. I think High Charity wears it better, but you know, that hangar fight is awesome, and like so much of the level is really, really good, and then, oh, we'll get there. Then you come over here, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna rescue you, Captain Keys, Captain Crunch. Still alive. Of course I am. 3, 4 2-ton punches. And then you get to this room, and you're like, oh wow, this is cool, it's like a Covenant hangar. And then on your 30th attempt on Heroic, the first time through, you think, oh, it's the hangar again. This encounter, if you don't have the... It makes me think that there's supposed to be a dead Marine right here with sniper rifle ammo and a sniper rifle. Because taking this on like Legendary with a Needler fucking sucks. You need to be able to contest these guys up here, and if you don't have the resources, you can get fucked. Thankfully, I have the resources. Oh, this is it. And there is a dead Marine right here with sniper rifle ammo, but there's no rifle. So, you know, if you don't have it, if you didn't carry this with you through the whole mission, which who would after they have no ammo in it? Why would there be sniper rifle ammo on a Covenant ship, you know? And as for the wave defense question, I think maybe the issue here, and I obviously can't quote Racefic verbatim, it's been years, but if I were to build a case for why wave defense doesn't particularly work, I would probably say that Halo's combat is already so dynamic. You have these holdout, like what looks like what could be wave defense isn't wave defense at all. So coming up over here, if Racefic explains that this is an example of what he's talking about, I don't know, but over here you get this unique encounter where you're waiting for the door to open and you get ambushed by these two hunters. You're not holding out for anything in particular. Like, the objective will pop once you clear all the enemies and secure the area. That's no different than anything else in the game. Dude, this not even I would have been your daddy isn't even in this game, man. But, so, it's no different than any other objective you have to approach in the game. So having this bespoke, you know, defend the turrets section, or this bespoke, you know, hey, defend me, I gotta hack the door, and having like a timer on screen or a meter on screen, just isn't really that great. The combat can already take you to so many places. Why is holding a door and waiting for it to open what you want to do? You know what I mean? But then again, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Firefight, depending on what it is. You know, like Firefight, I think ODST's Firefight is really, really good, but I don't know. I think Firefight, personally, if I were to add anything to Firefight, and if Infinite Firefight turns out this way, I might actually reinstall, is I would really like a Firefight system where you have these dynamic objectives in addition to the Horde survival. Because it's very, very easy. Like, Halo is firing on all cylinders when you're doing interesting things in the sandbox. Not just the enemies, but the objectives, the maps. And when, you know, you design a Firefight map, you're essentially just designing a multiplayer map. Or rather, a kind of half of a multiplayer map. You know, the Horde survival map. There's only so many unique ways you can, like, I don't want to get too wordy, but there's only so many unique ways you can interface with that. And then after that, it just gets kind of stale and boring. Like, for example, let's take my favorite map in ODST, Crater, right? You know, they try to mix it up with where the enemies are coming at you, but they're coming at you straight on. You're always on the defense. you know, you might go on the offense against the lower tier enemies, but you know, the difficulty ramps up so fast that you're going to be just basically on the defense. The turret in the center of the map is fucking worthless because all of the enemies that spawn can get pot shots at the turret, including the Phantom. Is there a Phantom on Crater? I don't remember. But basically anybody that spawns in full view of what the turret would be. So it just feels like a weird, like, corrupted risk-reward sort of thing, where they designed the map to only play well, like, for example, it's ripped from Campaign, right? I don't know which came first, but Crater feels like it was designed to play well with, like, grunts, jackals, and, like, 2 brutes per squad. And Firefight, you know, you can curate the waves, but at the end of the day, it's still designed to get harder. Because you're designed to have these boss wave style things, you know, going on. So, it doesn't really play great. Whereas, you know, even on Truth and Reconciliation, which I consider a weak mission, the pacing is great because you're mixing it up. It's like, you're coming down this hallway after a really tough fight, maybe you're low on ammo and they drop a stealth elite. It mixes it up. You know, the enemy ranks are fixed, but, or the enemy spawns are fixed, but the ranks are dynamic enough that, you know, a major jackal in a hallway is different than 2 miners. It's neat. It's subtle, but it's cool. Little shit. I can hit this. I missed. I missed again. Man, he is healthy. I didn't play a lot of it, but Halo 5's like social big team mode, whatever that was called, Warzone? Was it Warzone? Warfare? Something, right? I thought that was a neat idea, like a neat twist on Firefight, where it was like, it was PvP, VE. What was it called? Shows how much I played of it, right? But I thought it was neat, you know, barring questionable design decisions otherwise, other questionable design decisions. I thought it was a neat idea. Grunt died of fall damage. Whoa! Like my shower thoughts / elevator pitch for not fixing Firefight but making Firefight more interesting for me would be random objectives. I think you need to make it feel as much like a Halo mission without just making a Halo mission. And right now, it's Horde survival doesn't really get done anymore because it's kind of boring. The only reason Firefight, I think, the only reason I think Firefight is so fondly remembered is because it's Halo's AI doing a lot of the heavy lifting, but it's definitely not. It's not a 10,000 hour mode. Unlike Halo's multiplayer, which is decidedly a 10,000 hour mode.
Going after him. Come on. Damn it. Over here. Yeah, we showed them.
All right.
Whoa.
Hey. Weird.
Fire in the hole.
Oh.
Covering fire.
Johnson's with me. That Marine's gone.
Come get some.
He's still alive.
What the?
Where is he? He down.
Weapons check, Marines.
I've
Where'd
never
it
heard.
go?
I've never heard that voice line.
Whoa!
Oh,
Where are they?
I'm curious. So there's going to be a BSP switch. 2, I think. One going in and one coming out in this level. And if an NPC is not, at least with keys, if an NPC is not with you during the BSP switch, they die. And with keys, you fail the mission. Will this dude be here? And more specifically, will he be in the ending cutscene if I leave right now and go save Keys? Because Johnson's not going to make it. He's going to follow me and die in some stupid, hilarious way. He might end up killing himself, you know. But that guy, he's got a good chance of making it out if the map cooperates.
Whoa!
There might be, you could call it like, will be an inflection point? Is that what I'd call it? Where Halo event... He teleported. Johnson teleported too. Huh. Alright, well, you guys can help me kill this Goldie up here. I'm thinking... I'll just walk at him. You could say that there's I'm just going to mention that there's probably, whether intentional or not, in many games that have infamously tough high difficulties, eventually you will get to a level where it is not hard and you can play aggressively again. I think it depends on whether or not the system, I would add though, I think it depends on whether or not the system cooperates with you. You know, Halo 2, you can get really good at Halo 2, but getting good at that system means you're just gonna try to not fucking die. You know, let try to make the AI cooperate. You know, skip most of the levels, or skip most of the maps, so on and so forth. Halo CE, similar deal. You know, the Gold Elite is not a threat when you have a Magnum and a plasma grenade or a plasma pistol. Oh yeah. He's so tanky. I need a strategy for this room, I bet. What a moron. Oh no. He lived. He took that and lived. This might be a tough fight. I'm like really low. Am I on? Do I have recession or famine on? Famine, okay. I don't recall my plasma rifle draining that fast. Whoops, wrong way. But this might help. Like, defensive, however, to continue with our conversation, defensive, however, does not imply wave defense. I think wave defense is a little different. What I would call, like, if it was a pure defensive game, I think I would call it like Doom versus Quake, where in Doom, even the new games kind of operate at the speed of the Slayer, at the speed of the Doom gun. Ow! Quake is much more deliberate, a lot slower, because the enemies are so tanky. It's sort of like the enemies take initiative. Most of what you're doing is reacting to how the enemies are placed, how the enemies interact with you. Whereas Doom, that guy was T-posing. I'm gonna lead him back in here. Come and get me. Missed. Now it's gonna get owned. That was cool. Should just lead them all back into this hallway here. But oh no. Go get him. And this fight is like weird with Mythic. I'm so used to just being able to run one of these guys down. Making progress. And he doesn't even flinch. I'm not gonna do the, is it on... Does the other brig spawn enemies on Heroic? I don't remember. I'd be gaslighting myself. SR, you're a Halo fan. Your natural state is anger. We're all angry all the time. It's the best part about being a Halo fan. It's just never being satisfied. Ever. Watch this. Oh shit. My sensitivity's too low. Alright. Making good progress. There are spec ops. Or Zealot? No. There's a Zealot and a Goldie and I think 4 invisible elites in here. That might not have been smart. Looked cool though. That's all that matters, I suppose. Alright. I didn't hear any elite cries. Unfortunately. I always imagine that Marines in this situation, where they watch the Spartan, you know, raid. Whoa! Oh, you want a tango, huh? Oh, you want a fucking tango? Yeah, I got sufficiently humbled. I thought he was a Halo 2 zealot. I thought I could manipulate him. Get influenced, pussy. But if I wonder if they ever thought, Bungie ever thought that in this situation, the Marines in the cages should be giving you intel on how many enemies are in the room, their positions, you know, so on and so forth. Kind of like how Fear's enemy AI says, you know, buy that dumpster, buy the broken vending machine, you know, shit like that. I'm thinking, give you a 308. They just really don't want to shoot. It's like they don't think I know that they're in this window. It's just you and me, Hoss. That voice line feels... That might be an MCC bug. Because Keys is supposed to interrupt him. I've heard it play the right way and the wrong way. And the medium way.
Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this. Thanks. Marine,
I'm letting this cutscene
lock
play
and
out.
load your
I
weapons.
want to hear
Let's
the
be ready
line.
to move.
Yes, sir.
While the Covenant had us locked up in here, I overheard the guards talking about this ring world. They call it Halo.
Because of course they do.
Accessing the Covenant battlement. According to the data in their networks, the ring has some
Oh
kind
my
of
god.
deep religious significance. If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon, one with vast, unimaginable power.
Then it's true. The Covenant
We're
keeps saying,
skipping an entire
"Whoever
mission
controls
right
Halo
now.
controls
Vanilla
the
Halo
universe."
CE, a casual playthrough, is a speed run of what Halo CE
I've
could have
intercepted
been.
a number of messages about a Covenant search team scouting for a control room. I thought they were looking for the bridge of a cruiser
This is
that
so
had damaged during
stupid.
the battle above
They
the ring.
call it
But they were
Halo.
looking for Halo's control room.
Oh my god. Alright, pick
That's
up the
bad
needle
news.
already. Let's go.
Halo is a
Come on,
weapon,
Keys.
And the Covenant gain control of it. They'll use it against us and wipe out the entire human race.
Because of
Chief,
course they
Tyler,
will.
I have a new mission for you. We need to beat the Covenant to Halo's control room.
You have a new mission for us. What are you, a fucking quest giver or something?
Chief, you have the point.
Hell yeah.
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
They call it Halo. I remember. I don't even know if I should tell this fucking story. I remember I bought Halo CE from a yard sale. I was like 10. I had an Xbox 360. Did I have an Xbox 360? I don't remember. I'm getting my stories mixed up. Anyway, point is, I bought Halo for $5 from a yard sale. My parents said I could only pick Halo 1 or 2, and even back then I understood, well, I need to play Halo 1 to be able to play Halo 2. This story would be very, very different if I bought Halo 2 that day. But anyway, I remember 10-year-old me playing Halo. I'm having a great time. I got to this mission. I think I'm playing on normal or something. I wasn't great at video games. And I remember I was watching all the cutscenes, because why would I skip them? You know, it's new to me. And I thought, when Keys said they call it Halo, I was like, I had the game on the floor next to me, and I looked over at the case, and I'm like, huh, yeah, I guess they do call it Halo. I was like, wait a minute, that's the name of the game, dude. I was freaking out. I was like, wow, that's so cool.
Nice throw.
Keys, what are you doing, bro? Stop! It's friendly fire. Fratricide. What do you call it? Halo. I just can't get over that. It's just so fucking stupid. It's like a good B movie, you know? It's like long. You say Bungie's famed cutscenes, but even at this point, you know, it's still tremendously rough. This does not want to cooperate. Oh. Target acquisition. That guy immediately, he's a multitasker. He immediately went for the other guy. It's like he was a charging bull. I'll do it the right way. Bonk. Would have been even funnier if that was Keys. He locked onto Keys and murdered him. Sorry. Thanks, Foehammer.
Acknowledged, Foehammer. Cortana out.
Air support is cut off, Captain.
I wonder what
We need
voice
to
line I'm
hold
gonna
here
get.
until she can move in.
Oh man, we're trapped in here. We're screwed.
Whoa.
We're screwed, man.
Durag.
Stow the belly-aching, soldier. Remember, you're
Neat.
a leatherneck. Cortana, if you and the chief can get us into one of those
It's not
covenant
even
drop
looking
ships,
at me.
I can fly us out of here.
Look at that smile.
There's a
$1 million
Covenant dropship
smile.
still docked.
Oh, hey man, what's going on? This store, right? Please, watch your.
No!
Show me what you got.
What the hell? Oh, all the way back? Man, brutal. Alright. It's whatever. I did the right thing. I guess I need to soak up more fire.
Made it.
Cortana to Echo 419. We have the captain and need extraction on the double.
Negative, Cortana. I've been engaged by Covenant air patrols, and I'm having a tough time shaking them.
Wait, there aren't any other hunters on this mission.
Sorry.
Why did I keep playing it?
Acknowledged,
I
Foehammer.
guess technically I melee the hunter with the
Air
ship,
support is cut
so
off, Captain.
I might as
We
well
need to hold
finish
here
it.
until she can move in.
Oh man,
Oops.
we're trapped in
I'm
here. We're screwed.
a fraud
We're screwed,
fraud
man.
streamer.
Stow
Oops.
the belly-aching, soldier. Remember, you're a leatherneck. Cortana, if you and the chief can get us into one of those covenant drop ships, I can fly us out of here.
Yes, Captain.
I get a different
There's
spawn?
a Covenant dropship still docked.
Oh no, still Durag guy. You better not be dying. Where are you, Keys? Oh, he's still alive. I saw that guy get perforated and I feared the worst. Grab some ammo. Dun 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 dun. It always felt kind of stilted, this ending, where, you know, you fight, I don't know. It just feels weird. Because it's like, I felt like this run to the ship could have been a little longer, but, you know, they're limited with what the map is, you know what I mean? To get back to the hangar. Well, the hangar's 250 feet away. Packing it with more enemies might not have made sense for an early level like this. Oh, you're not getting away, buddy. I will chase you to the ends of the fucking earth to stunt on you. Come on, come here. Come here. Got him. Good job, Keys. He's still smiling? He is. Why does he do... Look at him. He's just having the time of his life. Why is he doing this? Is this... It's like... Is this intentional? Alright, come on over here. Oh wait, is that guy still there? No. He teleported. He's just happy to be here. Right, Keys? Come on, man. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Does he ever blink? Oh. Hey, what's up? They're like insects. Or like voodoo zombies.
That's it. The dropship is loose.
Everybody,
yeah.
mount up. Let's get on board.
Alright, time to melee kill these last two hunters in this cutscene.
Give me a minute to interface with the ship's controls.
No need. I'll take this bird out myself.
Captain, hunters!
It's a weird voice line.
Hang on.
Nice one, sir.
Time for a little payback.
I like that tooltip. Do you guys see that? The Magnum is one of the strongest weapons in Halo CE. Yeah, and water is wet. Alright, new mission, new set of skulls. Gonna kick it back up to legendary, I think. Alright, I'm thinking standard. Man, these are all just lame. Lame and annoying. I'm thinking vanilla legendary. Maybe turn on, I don't know, Sputnik. Oh yeah, I can put, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn on Sputnik. I have a great idea. Yep, you're goddamn right. We're thinking the same thought. I have a feeling you know what I'm going to try to do here. And it's a long setup. So actually, for my sanity and, you know, reset syndrome, I'm gonna play it on heroic with these two skills on. Maybe boom? I don't need it. We'll just work on this. Get some grunt comedy. My favorite. Yeah, I could. I've got one specific idea I want to try. And I could do the speedrun skip, I think, to get it done a little faster, but I want to play the actual mission. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to break the level. I wanted to do this for a while, so you're going to have to see this cutscene twice, or 3 times, or 4 times, or
We'll be
whatever.
able to find our way to the control center from here.
Good luck. Bowhammer out.
See you later, nerds. I'm out of here. Ah, I missed. Damn. depending on the level, they actually already have. I know Ruby's mod, I think, replaces them, which is nice. This is my stop. Oop. Alright, normally I turn on the remastered graphics for this, but I'm not gonna. This is a very similar trick to, oh, here we go. A very similar trick to. I wish I had grenades. Damn. Which is weird about me is, or weird about this to me. There's only 2 bodies here. Actually, 3? Yeah, 2 bodies, but there's 3 plasma pistols. Why is that? This feels really weird. My mouse sensitivity feels like twice as high because the only visual reference I have here is those lights and this fog texture, which is actually billboarded across the screen and has like weird parallax scrolling. Anyway, in case you didn't know you could go down here, you can. I think you're supposed to be able to hear Siege of Madrigal down here, but I'm not really sure if that's true. Anyway. Going back up. You have to watch the cutscene again.
This is as far as I can go.
Roger that. We'll be able to find our way to the control center from here.
Good luck. Bowhammer out.
Try and launch this elite off the cliff. Ah, damn. It's a major. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm laughing too hard. Focus, focus. Oh, you think you can mess with me? Yeah, you don't think I'm over using this against you? Get owned, bitch. Let's launch this guy. I'm thinking... call it a shot, I guess. I didn't have boom on, what happened? Grenade. Oh, see ya! Oh my god, I'm so sick. And this without Mythic is insane. Look at how effective my weapons are. Alright. We are moving. Ow, woman! Load up. My cat has come to watch me play. She hates the Covenant too. Where are they? This one. Ooh, nice shots, me. Alright. me. Hmm.
The Covenant presence here is stronger than I anticipated.
So,
They seem to have the
what we're
entire
trying to
region
set up
secure.
here is, besides punching all the hunters to death, obviously, is I saw a clip of this a while back. I wanted to try it myself. I thought it was Ruby specific, but I think what's happening, I think the video actually predates that rebalance mods. We're not grabbing that. Not good enough. I'm not a speedrunner.
I didn't think there were anything before.
Whoa, that's very aggressive. I'm gonna risk it. Yoink. Bang! Got him. Yeah. That was actually, I probably told you this, of all people. You've tuned into a lot of the streams. That was the first thing I bought, barring like a couple weird shoulder pads in Halo Reach's multiplayer. I saved up for like 2 months. I bought the game at launch, and I saved up playing matchmaking, firefight, and a little bit of customs for 2 months to get Grunt Birthday Party. I think I learned that the hardest rank to surmount in Halo Reach, because of the way the commendation system works, the hardest rank in that game is Warrant Officer Grade 3. I think I ended my Reach career before the servers were shut down at like Hero or something. Which isn't crazy, but I played a lot of that game. Memories. That armor effect is so fucking annoying. Ooh, a little risky. We're good. I think I do too. Either that or heart attack. I like the subtle ones. Inclement weather. Yeah, I've made my peace with it in the years since, but I hate Reach so much, and it's potentially my most played multiplayer Halo. You know, I think that's one of I think that's the first Halo I was at the midnight release for. I remember, yeah, either midnight release or the day of. It was September 14th. Oh, bear with me. September 14th, 2010, I think. I remember. That GameStop that I bought my copy of Reach from is gone now. Most of the GameStops around me are gone. Times change, you know. I got the Heroic Edition. The things you remember, you know what I mean? I got the Heroic Edition, which it was it was weird. The editions of that game were like modular, where if you bought the Legendary Edition, the Heroic Edition was inside the Legendary Edition. It'd have like a cool diary, had like Halsey's diary. It was neat. I think Reach, this happens a lot. You'll probably hear this among a lot of competitive players, or players of a sport, or people that like to hone things will grow to hate, especially if they're not really that committed, or perhaps retired, will grow to hate certain things because they spent so much time on them. I don't think I hate Reach as a game. I think I hate Reach as a Halo. I think that goes for a lot of the lesser received Halo games. I think Reach, if I were to like condense it, I think Reach is where all the excuses for bad Halo games, all the excuses for bad Halo games come from Reach. It's like, well, but they did it in Reach, like Sprint. Oh, they did it in Reach. Armor abilities. Oh, they did it in Reach. That's a Bungie game. So you must like it because it's a Bungie game. It's just shit like that. It just always irks the fuck out of me. There are a lot of... I have a feeling, and I can't prove it, but I have a feeling that Reach might have been the B team. But then again, probably not. But Reach definitely needed a few more weeks in the concept stage, because there are so many things about the game that just don't fucking work. They just feel like weird backwards design choices, and a lot of my friends at the time, played it for custom games, and that was really it. I'm an avid Reach hater, and I think I hate the game because I love the game. If I were to wrap it up there, it's like I spent a lot of time playing it. and I'm not really that eager to go back. That's why I'm playing Halo CE. I'm not playing Reach. I don't like the campaign. I like that Buck's in the campaign, but if I want to play as Buck, or if I want to see Buck, I'll see him in his better game. You know, I'll play ODST. I don't like armor abilities. I don't like the maps. Yeah, it doesn't feel finished. In a sense, it is the end of Halo as we know it, for the time, of course, and yet it still doesn't feel finished. It's a game that didn't need to be made. I think you could probably find something in Reach, and I've probably prattled on about this more than enough, but you could definitely look to Reach as the game that pissed off literally everybody. If you were a competitive player, you hated Bloom and you hated Armor Lock. If you were a lore nut, you hated what it did to the Battle of Reach. Reach was supposed to be, you know, one of the UNSC's. It wasn't Harvest. You know, Harvest and Reach are not interchangeable, and yet in-game, Reach is a backwater. You know, for most of the game, you're on the frontier, and it feels like you should be on Harvest. You know, Reach was supposed to be a tremendous military fortress, you know, and we're introducing all these new characters that, you know, obviously they subverted a little bit, but we're introduced to all these new characters, and whenever you do that in a prequel, it's like, oh, well, what happened to them? The obvious answer is they all fucking die. You know, spoilers for a 13-year-old game at this point, but it's just a weird game. It's a weird Halo game, and I'm used to Halo games not being weird. I'm used to Halo games being incredible, and Reach is just... Maybe if I could like restate my argument. I think Reach, at launch and to this day, I hold a lot of nostalgia for Reach, and I think I might be pushing back against that with Vitriol. And let me try and place that, or like try and like justify that. So Reach feels like a Halo game that I would have made when I was 14. You know, I was probably 14 when it launched. I don't even remember 2010. So in that regard, I can't go back to it because I don't like anything that I liked when I was 14. Hardly anybody ever does. And that's Reach. That's a lot of the more polarizing Halo games because they have all these weird ideas that feel like you come up with them at school on the back of a notebook. And that's not Halo to me. Halo has, you know, it has abrasive moments, it has quiet moments, and Reach is just fucking loud, and everything's in it. Like, they put in Firefight, and they put in Forge World, and, you know, it feels like it tries to please everyone while simultaneously pleasing no one. That's Halo Reach, you know, it's like, why is Firefight in the game? Well, it's because ODST had it in the game, and this is our last Halo game, so we're just gonna put it in. I'm all for more content, and ideally, you know, the game should keep you coming back and try to satisfy as many people as possible, but it's like, those resources have to come from somewhere. Like, I don't recall Halo Reach really getting game-changing DLC, or DLC maps, because everybody played on just Forge maps, you know? I could be totally off base with that one, though. It's just... most of your matchmaking time is going to be on Forge or Invasion levels. It felt weird that a lot of the levels in Halo 3, were very, very diverse, and every DLC pack had a tremendous amount of variety, whereas Halo Reach's suite of maps that were not on Forge World felt like they were all ripped from Campaign, or at least done using that set of assets. You know, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but there is no snow level in Halo 3. Like, you have the storm, right? But like, that's one section, and then you're into the third tower. You know what I mean? It's like, it's what, one scarab fight, and most of the level is in the forest anyway. You know, Halo Reach doesn't have a snow map because there wasn't a snow level. I think. I think it's very, very late. There are, however, if I could, you know, offer a caveat to that on this Reach rant. Reach does have incredible firefight maps. Like, way better than ODST, because they realized that, you know, everyone was just playing Crater. The start of Halo 3? What? The start of the end of Halo 3. Right. And then there's that terminal. Yep, I understand. And then you actually have a callback to Halo 1. Totally off base. But then again, to cover my ass here, there is nothing as distinct, and call the map garbage, whatever. There is nothing as distinct as Snowbound in the Halo 3 campaign. Halo Reach's maps largely feel like Halo Reach's maps largely feel like they are asset flips from the campaign. Like I've always felt that way. Like Spire is ripped from campaign, you know. Powerhouse ripped from campaign. You could say Halo 3's Foundry is ripped from campaign, but it's very, very distinct. And Foundry itself is a canvas. There's nothing like Standoff in Halo 3's campaign. It's totally distinct. I also like the lighting in Halo 3 a lot better.
Everybody out.
What's up, man? Yeah, they tend to like to kill themselves. I don't even know where this guy found a needler. I'm actually gonna what's this guy's strategy, you think? What do you think he's gonna do here? Reach did have, I can recall when the map pack launched, the first map pack.
Ah, the burn.
They added that neat snow map, that neat snow firefight map. I loved, or not firefight, that neat snow invasion map. Reach, and so I'm gonna turn it around and say what Reach did great. Reach is basically the invasion Halo game. You play Reach for that game mode. I wish it was in every Halo game from this point on. You know what I mean? It's awesome. That game mode is the shit. I don't like shit, what is the first map? What is it, Boneyard? I think Boneyard is trash, but like the game mode itself is great. It's awesome. I only wish, and it's obviously probably technical limitations, but I only wish that Warzone featured Covenant infantry other than elites. Like it's probably a technical limitation. Yeah, bet you feel real smart now, huh? It's such a I think it's become very underrated because other games have done it better, but that just, it's great. It kicks ass. Huh, how'd that guy die, I wonder? Oh well. It's a great game mode. Incredible game mode. Everything, it feels like a monkey, I want to wrap this up, I really do. It feels like a monkey's paw. So, the Legend of the Monkey's Paw, it's like you get a wish, but it becomes corrupted. Reach is a monkey's paw because it gives me everything I thought I wanted in a Halo game. But, you know, I find myself playing the older games, especially, you know, for multiplayer, I find myself playing Halo 3 and 2 so often. Because Reach really doesn't satisfy the older Halo fan inside me. And that's kind of it. And despite, you know, it's my most played Halo. Probably not at this point, obviously, you know, I've spent so much time on MCC PC. But it's my most played Halo because that was what people were playing. There were obviously, you know, holdouts on Halo 3 on the original, or Halo 3 on the Xbox 360, and, you know, by late 2010, Halo 2 servers were down, so you didn't really have a tremendous amount of options if you wanted to play some multiplayer Halo. I think we're honestly a bit spoiled now with Halo. Got him. There's just so much Halo to be played. If MCC let me turn off aim assist on my mouse and keyboard, I probably wouldn't play another shooter. But until that happens, I'm stuck playing campaign. I don't like bullet magnetism. Bang! Got him. Ah! Look at him. He's doing like a patrol routine. So I gotta melee these guys to death too, huh? I'll try to make it look cool. I do need some sniper ammo though. We're still... The trick hasn't happened yet. Yeah, I actually, I told you I joined an AT sesh a while back just to see what it was like, and it was everything I expected. You know, when you give the community all the power, when you give them all the power, you kind of have to expect those things will happen. And it's a shame, but, you know, there are still good customs on, you know, it could be way worse. You know, you're gonna need a Discord to get CE games running, you know, but other than matchmaking, you know, if you want to play like weird settings in CE or like shotguns only, good luck. Oh, I thought that was a sniper contrail. Killer instinct kicked in. Come here, guys. Hello, ladies. Let me get some fratricide going. I could kill you right now with a thought. What are you aiming at? I'm not there, bro. Bonk. 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 I'm gonna fucking die. God damn it. Where's my checkpoint? I wonder. Oh, okay, this is fine, I guess. This is fine. I'm thinking, you know, if I could get them, like... I want to try this. Since I've got a good checkpoint, I can do some manip. So... Oh, this is great. This is a good idea. Alright, so kill this guy, reload. We're gonna get some shots. It's like a skateboard, you know, or a skate park. No! Come on, man. Cooperate. I know I'm not meleeing them to death, but I assure you this is much better. You also, it could also be a region, you know, being an Aussie Halo fan. Wait till my shields recharge here. Wee. What's the... Yo, SR, what's the best title for Aussie Halo? Is it 2? I'm gonna die. Damn. Really? That's pretty crazy you play with that ping. Is it playable? And in other multiplayer games, can you get that also helps that they're the latest, I'd imagine. But can you get like games against Japanese players? Man, come on. Oh, I got one. Yeah. It's Halo 2, you know, duct tape, string, and will. I wonder. Huh? You see those? I'm thinking I can get up there. Right, let me try something. He's right here. I can try this. Alright. Okay. Oh, this is totally doable. I figured. Halo isn't tremendously large in Japan, so... Oh, this is so sick. Look at this. This is so cool. I would hide something up here. The chosen one. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you. Ah, damn. There's a similar issue with competitive Counter-Strike, where CS is tremendously, it's very, very big in, I have some stuff to say about Japanese FPS, but moreover, I'm gonna try and get on the big one over here. The American scene for Counter-Strike is very, very big, very, very small. Come on, man. Come here. Oh, I can do this. It's a jump timing thing. I want to get up there. I want to get into oh, there's like a hole over there. Like get into that glacier with a grenade jump. So, FPS in Japan aren't tremendously big, but Apex is huge in Japan. Man, I'm so close. Whoa! Watch it. Figured my body would kill him. Take stock. I had like an OS or something. Actually, the Apex and there are some very strong Quake and Counter-Strike players in Japan. KU is a very good Japanese Quake Live player. I don't know if he's still around, but he literally wrote the book on the lightning gun in that game. Oh, whoa! Oh, damn. You know, wishful thinking. Wish I had a better checkpoint. Weird. At least he's in position. Damn. Rude. So close. I need an expert in the chat. I need somebody to tell me what I'm doing wrong. This is a big ass cave, huh? Couple more attempts. In earnest. Yeah, they're kind of like teddy bears in this game, I won't lie. They're like not that threatening, they're rock stupid, they just don't like... This way, please. They're kind of like ushering them around, like you're seating them in a restaurant. Ah. Ah, damn. Alright, one more attempt. That might be a good idea. My thought is, plasmas are lethal point blank, right? Barely. Because I have full health going into this exchange. Maybe, you know, I might be overthinking it. I could use the shade, potentially. Maybe the hunter hitting the shade? I'm not sure. Let me just see what the shade does. Or grenades on the ground. Might make things a little complicated. Yeah, that's a negative on that one, Ghost Rider. My thought is, like, if I stick them, I have to time it. What's the fuse? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 4 seconds? What the hell? gonna air shot me. You know, it's weird. I didn't hit the fall timer. It's just like they're at the perfect height, which is interesting. I'm gonna try your strat, SR. I kind of wish I had like a save state feature. Maybe in the future on the Xbox, on Xbox emulation, I could get easy save states and you could do like crazy Halo tasks and stuff. Alright, so my thought, 4-second fuse. Stick you. Ah, close. Well, I'll land on this one. Whoops, that would have been bad. Yeah, that's why I was so worried about the shade. In fact, I want to see, what I'll do is I'll do the consistent strat and then see something really, really quick. And then we'll move on, because I still want to do the trick, you know? Come on. You know, this actually, it's funny, there's a... do it. Put him out of his misery. There's a grunt in this turret over here. Yeah, there he is. So he gets woken up, and he panics a bit. And he's running. Oh, and then he's gonna walk back to the turret. So I'm thinking I could hit something from up there. Be cool. Oh, jerk. Close. Not consistent, that's for sure. He spooked? Yep, he spooked. Go. Yeah, we're getting into like we're getting into Mint Blitz territory. He is not me, man. I'm not that good. I'm like, I got hunter launches down. I've been watching a lot of Halo trick jumping videos as of late, and I've been inspired and intimidated, to say the least. Like, they're doing jumps off of like cones. It's unbelievable, like what they're doing in the engine. It's so fucking sick. Got that menu down, though, the menu. And I do apologize for anyone yelling at their television screen. Come on, goofball, get on with it. But, you know, it's how it goes sometimes when you're manipulating Halo enemies. Sometimes they just don't want to cooperate. That's cool. You followed me? That's weird. Sometimes he gets in the turret, sometimes he doesn't, I suppose. Oh, there he goes. Oops. Just set up. There we go. Alright. So I'm thinking, if I kill this other hunter here, will I get a checkpoint? Down there somewhere. Look at him looking up at me. He's like, hey man, get down from there, no fair. Oops. Checkpoint? Checkpoint done? He's sleeping. Come on, please, man, I need this. I need this so bad. Can you force checkpoints in the engine just by idling, I wonder? Otherwise, I'm gonna get one shot at this. Huh. Ah. Consolation prize. Yeah, it happens. Alright. We'll do our thing. Melee these guys to death and move on. I will stunt on them a little bit, so. Ah. Bugger. I might have broken his AI. Yeah, he doesn't. So what I imagine is happening here, just, well, game developer stuff, he's on the edge. There are no AI firing points for him to get to, or no, basically everything, if I back up, yep, charge cannon, if I go towards him, no charge. So everything on his AI sheet, or like his AI programming, is telling him he wants to punch me because I'm in that range. You can actually use this as a visual for the range they want to go for a melee. And if you're not in that range, they don't want to go for it. Hey, bud. How's it going, man? Let's get you down here with your brother. You just fell off the cliff. See ya. Bye-bye. I wonder if you could do... Oh, there's a dude in the turret over there. Oh, there he is. I'm curious if you could do a hog run without the hog and with just like bandana or something. It's like a half pipe. And just like bandana, maybe easy difficulty, Sputnik, like doing crazy jumps and stuff. Just a thought. Come on. I missed. Oh, huh. I could have landed. Whoa, he air shot me. He's so good. It's addicting to do this. So you get in reset hell where you're just like, oh man, if I do this, it'd be so cool. Man, how did I miss that? I hit the edge bug though. Alright. For reals this time. And then I'll move on. Come here, young man. I thought I was so slick. Oh well. What is the next level anyway? Assault in the control room. 343 Guilty Spark? It doesn't give you OS, right? Well, see ya. Oh, there goes one. Just gotta worry about this guy. Damn. I thought I was so good. Alright. Oh, that was kind of weird. Alright, we're moving on. I apologize. My session timer is like 3 hours, and I probably spent 2 hours on that clip. What if you kill a flood spore? How does that work? Because my thought is like, they don't count as like enemies to score, so do they not count as enemies to I wonder. Fuck. No checkpoint? Alright, checkpoint. Wow, that sounds kinda busted. I won't lie. I thought I would get a what I'm trying to set up for in the next canyon is you stick in elite and then you melee him with the rocket launcher and it launches him with Sputnik equipped. So I'm gonna try and do that. But first we need to clear out squatters. You don't belong in this canyon. It's coming up actually. So we clear this canyon, we reach the transition to the third chasm. Moving on up. I need to adjust my chair. This encounter is actually pretty fucked up if you don't have a sniper rifle. Because of these guys. Yes, thank you, good sir. I will be taking this. How convenient and kind. Do you see that? SR, have you ever seen that? You ever seen how they drop the ghost off and the guy doesn't take it? He's in it now, but that was weird. Usually they gank the fuck out of you with those. Oh, what a dick. Look at this guy. Die already. And he is dug in. Jeez. Unbelievable. Oh yeah, that's that was actually an idea. It's funny you mentioned that, SR. So basically, I'll go down the rabbit hole of old Halo challenge videos, Halo trick jump videos, because I'm always looking for ideas for Vidmaster Forever. And I watched a video of somebody in the coolant hallway, and yeah, it's not infinite. Cortana will go through like 4 voice lines. I suppose they really thought the player thought Cortana was lying to them or something. And they'll be like, yeah, man, like, jump in, and eventually it'll just stop. But it's they really want you to jump into that coolant, man. I'm thinking, I'll take the ghost, grab this, take the ghost. And drive. Oh, I'm stupid. There are hunters here. Alright. Technically, I'm meleeing them with my vehicle. Wow, my punches are so strong. Now, if that, like, comes as an offense to any of you and you want to call the cops, I suppose I can't really stop you. Alright, whoa. He lived. Not for long. Got him. Alright, so here's what we're doing. We are gonna go melee these guys, as they're isolated. Not before I get a little cheeky. Can I live? Oh, I want to do that. I want to try that. Oh, son of a bitch. What a checkpoint. Alright, well. I need a better checkpoint. He's living. I want to try that again. I want to live though. So I'm thinking I get a weird launch and I jump into the shade. Or I headshot the grunt and jump into the shade. Maybe. See ya. You're not even supposed to get up there. I'm curious what's up there. Weird.
I thought the Covenant had eliminated all the Marine forces.
Come on, fellas. Okay. Alright. Good job, guys. No. What an ass. You see that guy? Steal my kill. Alright. Attempt 3. This is such a shitty checkpoint to set this up. I actually might want to... I have 8 rockets. I'm thinking I'm gonna push up and clear out the area so I get a better checkpoint for this. Because I value your time and mine. Right, hop out the whip. Fuck this guy. Oh yeah, Sputnik is like throwing these guys around like crazy. Interestingly, the ghost trick, the weird like space thing, for some reason, it only works when you're moving forward. But in this game, similarly to other Halo games, it doesn't check if you're vectoring. So like if you're like strafing like this, like circle strafing, you can move it up because technically you're moving forward, which is weird. But whatever. It's like this in Halo 3, vectoring being that you're combining speed vectors. Typically, if you're using a good engine, like id Tech or Source, you'll like, if you, in Halo by extension, if you're doing like this where you're combining forward and left or forward and right, in certain games it'll just be like, yeah, sure, you move 240 monkey nuts in one direction, in cardinal directions. If you move forward and left at the same time, you'll move 480 monkey nuts because you're combining 240 and 240. Better engines will average it out. And I think Halo actually, the only place I think it doesn't do that is in turrets. Like if you can vector with turrets, which is always neat. Alright, please give me a checkpoint. Please. I want to stunt on this grunt, dude. I want to fuck up his whole day. He thinks he's so slick over there with his fucking No, don't you steal this from me. I will kill you. I will kill all of you. Please pop checkpoint. Please, God. Stacker, fucking stop. I don't think it's working. Oh, yes, that's such a good setup. That's such a good setup. And Stacker's away. He's not fucking me up. Oh, yes. He's dead. He's dead. Alright, but that's fine. So we'll run forward. This is such a good setup for everything I wanted to do on this mission. So actually, I think the way vectoring works, because we're emulating a it's like, it's weird, because the joystick typically would be a situation where you don't need vector. Oh. Get shit on, child. That's cool. Look at that. Alright, I need to record that. And let's go explore over here. Actually, before I do, try a little more. Try some other stuff. But the reason it does, it's because you're using an analog stick, and it's I think because it's a circular gate, when you put it between, when you put your, oh, dude, don't do this. Please stop. When you put the stick in that midpoint, I think you're actually already averaging out between the two. I could be wrong though, because it's by nature a circle gate. Man, these Marines are too strong. Come on. Oh no. I would have been so fly. It did. That's so weird. Where's the other grunt? Isn't there supposed to be another grunt here? Weird. Why is that? Huh. I could do this all day. This is just fun. Why did you miss like that? Come on, man. I'm like a predator missile. I did not know that. SR, I'm glad I got you in the chat, man. You're my engine expert. It's like, if there's any weird shit, I gotta get you on speed dial, man. It kind of sucks that you're in the Aussie time zone. Although it hasn't stopped us before. I gotta ask, be like, hey man, some weird shit just happened, hook me up. Come on, bro. Be cool. Guys, fucking stop. Fucking stop. Okay. Stacker. See you later. Alright. Come on. Let's do this the real way. I am so sick. Watch this. I'm about to get the double. Fuck that grunt. See you later. Oh, I got a bad checkpoint. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, well, what we'll do here is something. I'm thinking I need at least one rocket for this setup, so. Louise? You have something to say? Good cat. But okay, slide. Slide again. Oh! Oh, hey, the tree. Tree hitbox. Alright. Cool room. Alright, grab this. I need camo. And I have one sticky. That's great, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna need the camo up here. Get past this guy. Get past this guy. Oh, I got a checkpoint. That's good. Is there supposed to be an elite here? Oh, there he is, I guess. Or something along those lines. Oh, there's one over there. Ah. My pal. Come on, don't be like that, baby. Oops. Try again. Let's just experiment first. I'm not sure exactly what the trick was originally. Oops. Maybe if I just shoot him. Stick and shoot. Combat certainly has evolved. That was cool. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but that was still cool. Let's do something else then. Oh, see ya. Whoa, that was cool. Alright, I'll just rush the door. Keep it going. The clip specifically had an elite here. He stuck him and then launched him into the turret with a melee hit. I suppose it would have been on Ruby's then. See ya. Like a whisper in the storm. Alright. See what other funny stuff I can do here. These are sleepers, right? Cool. Alright. Let's try and ghost this room. I think there's 2 patrols, so Jackal Patrol and an Elite Patrol. Got movement. It's the Elite, I think. Oh, hey, enemy. Weird. You could also, if you wanted to lump it in, for the sake of argument, you could say that there were Halo killers and not Halo clones. Games that wanted to try and out Halo, whatever that means. I think that's an MCC bug, but I'm not sure. I would move a lot faster, but I'm so deep into the room, and I haven't cleared out the second sentry, so it's gonna be a little slow. rotate here. I could leave, but that's not what the chief would do. Let's spot him in here. I don't know where he is. Cool. Alright, we're clear. No, I'm not usually a huge fan of stealth, but I think Halo does it in a neat way. Okay, so we got this guy with the fucked up legs, two guys with the fucked up legs. Got the guy in the little bungalow here, still alive. I think that's everybody. Oh, hey, Moa up there. I'll come back for that. I'm gonna go and activate a checkpoint, and we are gonna commit some war crimes. If you could even commit war crimes against aliens. Huh. Hold back. I'm thinking... What if I stack him? Alright, try again. It's my heart's in the right place. Wakey wakey, it's time for school. It's gonna be a faster way back in there. Here. Oop. How did he live? How is he alive? There's actually an interesting argument coming out of the animation industry at the moment. Similar, there are shades of everything in everything, you know what I mean? It's like patterns in nature. But there's something in the animation industry, my girlfriend being an animator, that Spider-Verse is kind of a pariah among animators because everyone wants to do the low frame rate, high concept, high style sort of deal without really knowing what makes it work. And I think at large that, and it's funny, I didn't say it out loud obviously because that's kind of weird and nerdy, but yeah, he's got plot armor. But there's a lot of parallels to Halo where, you know, Halo comes out, it has a 2-weapon limit, it has this big bombastic single-player campaign. What Halo is to an investor is not nearly the same as what Halo is to its players, and especially not what Halo is to its developers, and moreover, what Halo is to people that study it and really wish to understand, you know, what makes it tick, what makes this encounter unique, you know, so on and so forth. So you get a lot of cheap knockoffs that think that just because something has a 2-weapon limit and you fight aliens in it, it must be the next Halo or must be the next Halo killer. You saw that a lot with World War II shooters, you know, it's a lot of people wanted to copy Medal of Honor, and then a lot of people wanted to copy Call of Duty without really understanding what made those games so engaging, so incredible. I am at a loss for killing this guy. I'll be honest, I don't know how to deal with this guy. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pelt him with I'm gonna try and keep him pinned in his little bungalow, in his little bunk bed with frag grenades. And then I'll shoot the MOA and we'll move on. Yeah, that might have been worth. That might have been better than I could have ever anticipated. Huh? There we go. In certain circles, World at War is actually seen as one of the weaker games because it really doesn't have anything to say. It's just retreading. It's a plunger, you know what I mean? It's just always bringing up old shit. But I enjoyed it. I think its multiplayer suite is very, very good. Oh, hey, did you know you could do this? As long as you can see the switch, you can fuck with the lift. What's underneath here? Oh, big pit. Is there a fall timer or like a kill zone down here? If you had OS, you could probably live through that. Maybe like rockets on easy or something. There's a jackal up there, I think, right? The light's from over here, so I'm thinking... Got him. Can you like fuck with the lift while somebody's on it? If like you get to it first and you ride it up? Casualty. I got a weird set of weapons for this fight. Oh, wow. I would really expect nothing less from my engine specialist. Hey, what's up? I got an idea. We'll run out of ammo eventually, right? Oh, damn. Oops. Alright, let's try again. I wonder if that's intentional. Or it's like the vehicle is bugging out. I think you would have to like, you'd have to implement it in a unique way beyond just like, oh, the enemy ran out of ammo. Great, you know. Personally, what I would like to see if I were to design an enemy around that is give an enemy basically a super ability, or make an enemy incredibly powerful, but you have to wear them down over time. Like, for example, you have a Halo Elite where they basically play they play like a rat. You know, like they're very, very tanky, they're very, very annoying, but if you damage them in an encounter, they'll run away. They want to basically overwhelm you when they know you're already weak. So, you know, you could make like a stealth elite do that or something. Make them really particularly annoying to fight alone, but if they run out of that resource, they're easy to kill. And you have to like, so basically you split your attention where you're like, okay, I know there's, you know, Johnny the stealth elite around here, but I also need to worry about, you know, the 70 other guys trying to kill me. So on and so forth. But then again, that's like game, it's, any ideas I have are just like, you know, armchair game developer sort of stuff. Checkpoint. Ah, this fight, huh? I'm actually not as far through the mission as I thought I was. So I spent like 2 hours trying to kill those hunters. You know what? Let's do it. Oops. See ya. I'm getting humbled by this encounter here. There we go. It's much better. Kill this guy. See you later. Non-lethal rocket man. Speed things up a little bit. Sputnik is like one of those like comedy skulls that you can't have on all the time. It's like I would have been your daddy. You kind of like Halo turns into like the joke game after a little while. Is there a marine ammo cache? I might have missed it. Wrong one. Lost Muse. This is my favorite song on the Halo 1 soundtrack. I am missing it, huh? It's in here? It's in the center? I'll find it. This room looks emptier than I remember. I mean, it plays for 30 seconds. Then you get to the... There's a couple, I think Halo 1, most of the good stuff is on the OST. Halo 2, there's a lot of stuff missing. I'll just keep moving. Then again, Halo 2, in Marty's defense, not like he needs me to defend him, he's got plenty of people to defend him, but in Marty's defense, there's a lot more unique dynamic cues for the music in Halo 2. Whereas Halo CE, it's like, you know, you get your level track, there's a couple ambient tracks, you know. I don't think anybody's like freaking the fuck out that the guitar that plays during the 343 Guilty Spark cutscene isn't there. Isn't bits of that, isn't that Reclaimer though? Like bits of that are in Reclaimer? But then again, I don't know. Whoa! High up. I'm living. It's weird, they're like fixed on that firing point. That blue beam looks cool. I could probably get up there without Sputnik. You know, this skull has made me look up, which is pretty crazy for a video game, you know? Hey, bud. Huh. I deserve that. Oh, man. Like my cat, you know, I open a can of food or something. Oh. Yeah, gotcha. Cool. Jump up there. I'm just exploring. I've never done this. I've always just sprinted through everything here. You saw me get humbled on... Don't lie. You saw me get humbled on Legendary. They fucking led me, dude. They are not aiming at my last known location. They always know where I will be. Without fail. Oh, I would be baller at hiding skulls in these games. I would be an asshole. Hey, cut it out. I don't think I can go anywhere from here. Oh, over there? Let's try that. Ah, damn. No, I'm not gonna reset. No. Okay, I guess I have to reset. Oops. Alright, well. There were enemies in here, weren't there? Or was it just hunters? Just gonna speed kill these guys. Some ammo and we're moving on. Moving on. Adage as old as time. Gamers do not look up. Jeez. You think he was vaporized. I don't want to take health damage. If I had a super weapon.
Analyzing. This must be the control room.
Chief in the books. I lived. Ah, didn't clutch hard enough. If I had a super weapon, I'd make somebody pay.
This must be the control room.
Subtle.
The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure.
You see that?
Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
I'm thinking something. First of all, I can get up there. I can totally get up there. Back out. Ah, didn't jump. If I had a super weapon.
Analyzing.
Switch again.
This must be the control room.
Fuck. Oh.
Analyzing. This must be the control room.
See you later, nerds. Alright, let's just focus. Focus.
Analyzing. This must be the control room.
Got it.
The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
Got him. Don't make me come down there, young man. That's weird. Where's the hunters? Oh, they're there. Now you see them. Now you don't. Come on, baby. See ya. Oh, I could totally do that. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Sputnik is based. Holy shit.
The control center is at the top of that pyramid structure.
I'm just gonna slide. I could probably, you know, if I got a checkpoint, I could probably set up to slide off that ramp and launch all the way up to the Madrigal song. That'd be sick. Or I could just take the Banshee. Oops. No, or I could just take the Banshee. Oh. Right here, right? Could have sworn it was the first one. Second one? Am I mistaken? Not the second one, is it? This doesn't look right. I'm forfeiting my gamer card, man. Yeah, what the heck? I was right the first time. Am I worthy? Ah, I was right. This was the first song I learned to play on keyboard, or piano rather. Only song I learned how to play on piano. Good times, man. Good times. Probably in the same spot. On Uprising, maybe. Somewhere on Uprising. Airmail. What do you think? I mean, it's alright. Fall timer. Unfortunate. Alright. Let's just do it the real way. As real as Sputnik can get, you know what I mean?
The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bringing up there should be able to get us inside.
Missed? I never miss. I think the better question would be, would Bungie put Siege of Madrigal on a chief level or an arbiter level? Because it's easy. Because is it the chief song? Does Arbiter embody that hero archetype? Huh. I have a setup. I really want to do this. Okay. You guys are being real mean about it. Can I get a checkpoint? Can I, like, lead you here? Can we get a checkpoint? Loading done. There we go. Let's go back. Did I despawn him? No, it's still there. Hey, bud. Oh no. This isn't good. At least I got a good checkpoint. It'd be, you ever heard that, it's on the original Marathon soundtrack. The only one that has the soundtrack. It's the Christmas Carol, but with Bob screams. Hold on, I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, man. They're everywhere. Oops. At least I'm getting a cool song while I do this. I'll try to do this. Okay, that doesn't kill me. That's good. We don't want it to kill me. We're going surfing. Everybody's learning how. Looked like a temple. If I were a megalomaniac, and I'm not, that's who I'd be. Come on, honey. No! I could lead him up the... Okay, that's cool. He didn't die. I've got some ideas. I've got an idea. So bear with me here. See ya, grunt. Alright. I'm thinking we take him for a little joyride. Did he make it? Oh, no. Come on, man. What the hell? Don't be rude. You gotta really line him up. Come on. He just does not want to cooperate. Dude. Come on, man. What's your deal, bro? Like, why are you, like, so like this? Huh? I just want to go have fun. Don't you fall off this mountain. Okay. Okay, I think we're set. Oh, yes. No. Damn. Alright. Last attempt. Try something a little different. Just gonna try and surf all the way to the end. Get my shields recharge here. Ah. Now you can rest in peace. What a little bitch. See ya. Ah, there we go. That's kind of what I wanted to do. It's kind of lame. Not gonna lie. I wanted to, like, get right to the door. I'm gonna leave it there. Deserves to be there. I gotta do the, like... I gotta do the TSC strat here. Fuck. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm like this. It's been 2 hours. I just want to do it. Okay. That's bad. Hello. Fuck. But we've got the- you know we have the lift. I just gotta get hit. I'm just too good at not getting hit. See? Okay. Cooperate. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I can live. I live. Fuck. Why is it so fat, dude? That's cool. Alright. Last attempt. That's cool. I don't know what I'll do with this though. That's kind of a little hairy. Oh wait, hey, check that out. I can get in the shade. Fuck. Oh. That was cool. I skipped the frag explosion. That's neat. Fucking goddamn it. I'm sorry. I just want to hit it, man. I just want to hit it. This is not content. This is non-tent. Oh my god. I just want to be the best. Is that too much to ask? There we go. That's all I wanted. I would have wanted something better, like sliding up the ramp or something, but whatever. Let's just finish this. It's so embarrassing. Oh wait. One sec. Hold up. Damn, I missed. Yeah. He was disrespecting me. Wanted him dead. That means I don't have rockets for this fight. That kind of sucks. Oh well. Nobody here. Am I even allowed to do this? You're allowed to fly right to the end, right? Just open the door. Yeah. Checkpoint done. Cool. Best song in the OST. I mean, yeah, obviously. Lost Muse isn't the OST. You little jerk. Haha, gotcha. Bonk. That was weird. Dead. Not good. I can clutch this. I can totally clutch this. I don't need shields. Yeah, what did I tell you? Get out of here, clown. Oh wait,
Again.
draw a final smiley face.
Covenant forces in the vicinity have been eliminated. Let's move on to Halo's control center.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, bad mission. Bitchin'. What's it been, like 3 hours? Yeah, just about. Yeah. There's cool stuff with, like, Halo 2's cutscenes are all in-game, you know, in-engine. So, like, I defused the bomb on Cairo at the fire control center, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, damn, that was cool. Why do I spawn with plasmas here? That's weird. But anyway, I spawned in the, I got the cutscene, and it was an elite corpse. And it glitched out. And it, like, made the meat sound, like the... I just thought that was funny. We're gonna go visit the secret marine out here and then call it a night. I forgot which way he was. I know he's like facing a tree or something. I'm just gonna take a guess. Go this way. It's this way. There he is. It's creepy. Now, do you know anything about this guy, SR? Is this like a placeholder biped? Yeah, we'll turn that on. It might take a minute to render. Yeah. I always thought this was fucking hilarious. Also, ugh. Gross. Look at that. Gross, look at that. He's the tree whisperer. Anyway, but it's just weird. Wait. Now those hitboxes are way different. Bulky. It's chiseled. Anyway, you know, any idea why this guy is here? He talks, right? Oh.
Ceasefire!
Yeah, it's Mendoza.
Do I owe you money?
That's the only way you can reasonably move him. Maybe. Could be just a leftover. My theory on the grunts inside the... Is that a dead grunt? I didn't know this was out here. Huh. Weird. I genuinely do not remember that. I remember finding the... What the hell? Like double the bodies. What is this? A jackal? Jackal corpse? It's scrunched. Check this out. It's scrunched up against the wall, or the invisible wall in the skybox. That's cool. I genuinely don't remember those bodies. My thought was, yeah, it's remnants of playback from the cutscenes. Like, for example, the assault on the control room cutscene. I think those grunts are just dead. Like, they just kill them off in the loading screen. Definitely interesting. Just wandering the mist. I kind of wish, personally, that, like, if I had like a custom Halo level, if I could make a custom Halo level or commission a custom Halo level, I would love 343 Guilty Spark, but with just Covenant. Like, I think the rainy environment, like, this is so cool. The rainy fog knocks the Magnum down a peg because you can't see shit, you know? It's cool. Let's see the flying assault rifle. Since we're here, you know what I mean? That tech, that like little weird playback thing, that tech is in multiple Halo games. There's Hotel Zanzibar. Oh, excuse me. There's floating plasma rifles. Anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. Have a good one, guys. I think what I'll do is I had the rocket launcher script written and I started editing the intro and I just wasn't feeling it, so I'm gonna scrap that and keep the script. Obviously, I might upload the script for you guys to read because I know it's been a while. Every once in a while I'll get a comment or an email about Panoply and like people are like, yeah, this series was sick, can you make more? And I'm like, it's this happens a lot with art where it seems the thing you put the least amount of work into or have the least skin in, it becomes the most popular thing you've ever done. And Panoply is good. I like it. I enjoy making it. I think, you know, it's got a lot of potential, but I really like Vidmaster Forever. So I think I'll work on the rocket launcher. I think it's specifically going to be Halo 2's rocket launcher because that game is awesome. And I don't have any Halo 2 footage. So anyway, I'll be around. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.